Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell from the title, unfortunately the car is now having an issue. Literally on the way home from the dyno, we were just doing pulls after pull and just having fun on the freeway in Mexico. And all of a sudden I look in my rearview mirror and I see a bunch of smoke coming up from behind me. And I'm like, oh fuck, something may have happened. So we cruise all the way back to my house and we're like, all right, let's check my oil, everything, and check the tune and watch my air fuel ratio, watch everything on the Honda app to make sure everything's running fine. And it was running fine, but the thing is it was producing a lot of smoke. And I'm currently running the PRL P600 V2, and as you guys know, the Gen 1, at least for the people that do know, did have a smoking issue, but the Gen 2 was supposed to fix that. We aren't 100% sure if it is that issue or if it's something else with my car, but we're currently going to try and diagnose it and really try to fix it. But at this time, we pretty much pulled out the downpipe, the core support, some charge pipes, and a lower line for the oil return. And we're hoping it is the oil return line that's causing it. It might be causing some restriction because it was bent in a little bit. It was a little kinked. So we fixed that, and now we got to put it back together. But that's pretty much the gist of pretty much the smoking issue that's going on right now. So hopefully this fixes the issue. If not, I'll unfortunately have to go back to stock turbo for now, and then hopefully end up going to an even bigger turbo, because if this fails, I think I'm just going to go up to a bigger turbo instead of a drop-in. Probably the G25 kit by Rampage or Full Race. But that's the current situation, and I'll fill you guys in more about what the engine bay is in a second. Alright, so this is actually the line. They told me it could be the issue, because I've tried other methods of trying to fix the issue, and it seemed like it didn't work. But they said you could have had a slight kink in the line, and it did have a small bend at the tip right here, but we currently got it back to what it's supposed to be sized at. But we're going to see if this fixes the issue, and unfortunately if it doesn't, I will have to go back to stock turbo in the meantime, just so the car runs, and then hopefully see what to do with this turbo. But I think the future plan is, if this turbo does go out, probably go with a bigger turbo upgrade, like at least a G25, or just pretty much any Garrett, depending on like what my goals are eventually. But that's a plan in case drop-ins don't work out. I'm just going to save up to be able to go an even bigger turbo, but I'm hoping this fixes it, but I guess we'll see in a little bit. Alright, so the oil return is actually mounted underneath the turbo. It was actually super hard to take off. We had to remove a bunch of stuff just to get to it. Like, as you guys can see, core support's gone, downpipe's gone. The turbo's actually unbolted to be able to move it more to get it. Intake's gone, inlet pipe's gone, but a bunch of stuff had to get taken out just for this to go in, or just for us to fix it. But there's the P600. It was running fine on the dyno. Literally no smoking issues at all on the dyno. So I'm really hoping this fixes it. If not, I will have to go back to the stock turbo. But that power before was making 411, 441 torque on a stock turbo. So we'll see how this works out. And I guess we'll put this back together now. Alright, it's a quick update. Master Tech Lem over here pretty much got this shit back together. He did the top parts, like the downpipe, heat shield, and then the drain bolt. And then I did the connecting exhaust, the brackets, and the coupler down there. But also, while we were at it, my shifter was feeling weird, but it turns out it actually wasn't adjusted properly. But there's my CAE shifter if anyone's wondering what shifter I'm running. But it was actually not adjusted properly, because it needs to be able to move left to right when it's in third or fourth gear. It needs to move back and forth equally, and it would only move left. So hopefully that fixes my transmission weird feeling issue. But so far we're putting it back together. I'm hoping we don't get smoke anymore, but we probably will get smoke for a little bit because there probably is still oil in the system. So that probably just has to burn off. But I also got some oil level as well. But other than that, we're going to slam this shit back together and hopefully start it. I forgot to record that. But the whole car is back together now here. Holy fuck, that took so long. But currently lowering the car now. But after we get it down on both sides, we still have to finish the interior because I got to put the center console back. But praying we don't have any more smoke, but you know, we'll see. But I also do have to check my oil level because I might have burned some oil because of that smoke. But only this test drive will tell. But we do want to drive probably like close to 30 miles to make sure there's no more like residual oil in there anymore, just so we don't get like a mistake like saying like it might smoke right away because there's oil in the exhaust already. So we're gonna drive it for a little bit and see what happens first before we actually conclude it's still smoking. But that's the current situation right now. All right, since I burned some oil and now we're off the wood, add a little bit. Don't need no fucking funnel because I ain't no bitch. I'll just completely miss. How much did I add?
Half quart, just all that.
All of it?
The whole bottle.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Alright, we got motherfucking Lem pushing the car. I don't want to piss off my neighbor, so I gotta push it out.
That's it.
Is it?
Yeah. Get it. It's starting to go.
Barely moving. Go.
Alright.
Dude, my neighbors better appreciate me doing this, cause fuck.
For reals.
We're gonna do the first start to make sure nothing's leaking. Alright,
Let's go.
car's running again. Seems to be running fine. Alright, so far no smoke yet. Oh, it's smoking, never mind. On downshift, but we still haven't driven the 30 miles to fully let it burn off. But we are gonna pull over right now to a parking lot and double check everything. But it definitely is still smoking. But we kind of ruled out the smoke coming out the hood due to, like, I do have an exhaust leak from the downpipe to the front pipe due to me not having a gasket, because I need to order a replacement still, because the downpipe was taken out multiple times, and the gasket that you're using is a one-time use. So I don't have a gasket in it right now, so I'm assuming at this point that that's why the smoke's coming out the hood and the vents, is I'm not running a front gasket. So there's that. But gonna double check in this parking lot to make sure we still don't have any leaks or anything under the hood, and then that will determine what this is too. But we still gotta burn all that off. Everything looks to be okay, so we're gonna keep driving around and hopefully the smoking issue goes away. Look at all that smoke. Keep in mind, I just got tuned yesterday, so this is just now happening. But if you watch, as soon as I downshift, it gets really bad. But we still haven't finished the 30 miles yet.
So until then, benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, so also it's stated to change the banjo bolt size that's for the oil feed line. Even when we do change it out, it does tend to actually get worse and worse as we change it out. So we went back to OEM size again. For this right now, it's on OEM. So honestly, I have no idea what's going on. We have 21 miles on pretty much putting it back together. We're about to hit that 30 miles and it still seems to be smoking a lot. Like here, put it at the camera really quick. So I'm gonna downshift, and every single downshift. Look.
Okay, there's a lot of police.
Okay,
Close your mouth. Close your
my
mouth.
car is not smoking.
Please
I
close
don't
it.
know what y'all are talking about.
Is there an accident or some shit? Why are you turning right, pussy? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
No, we're not turning left.
Oh
Fuck
shit. Alright, so it is the next day now, and the car is still smoking. I drove for another 30 miles, and if anything, it might be smoking a bit more now, or it's just I'm noticing it more now. But it's definitely still smoking a lot, and we're still trying to figure out the issue. But I've been talking to Spencer over at PRL, and he's been trying to help me out figure this out. But we are gonna try to cancel out the factor of it being the motor. Hopefully, we still have like good compression, everything like that. But we are gonna do a compression test. He also recommended a leak down test, but we couldn't get a leak down tool, so we'll just be doing compression. But if that doesn't work, or if that doesn't solve the issue, like if we can't locate the issue like that, we're just gonna end up having to switch my turbo back to stock for now, because honestly I can't drive around like this, and it is my daily, so I do need to be able to drive it a lot. So I will be switching back to stock turbo if this isn't the issue, at least. But we're gonna get into doing a compression test right now. Alright, so I do have to take off this plastic trim piece so we can get to the coil packs, and so we can take the spark plugs out so we can properly compression test the motor. So the plan is, since we don't have a scan tool, is we're going to disconnect one of the lines going to the flex fuel, and then we're going to connect the old line and just have it spray into a container just to catch all the gas. But that's the only way we can do, because we don't have the scan tool. But we took the spark plugs out. They all looked okay, but cylinder number 2 had a little bit of oil around it. I don't know why, but it's just random. The cylinder number 2 has oil around it, or a little bit of oil, like a little bit of cacas. But we'll see. The coil packs look fine. It's just the spark plugs look a little sus. But we're gonna do disconnect this fuel line and try and compression test each cylinder.
Alright, so we're testing cylinder 1 first. Cylinder 1 has it was not soaked in oil, and same as the rest of the cylinders. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna write down the compression measurements. So we're gonna write down what the compression is for cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, cylinder 4. And we're gonna see which one has the lowest compression. I'm hoping none of them are, but we'll see.
We just put the plugs back in just to make sure, because there's some fuel in the line still, and it's gonna spray a little bit, so it should start for a second then turn off, but we'll see what happens. Alright, you ready, Lem?
Yeah, go for it. Alright, turn it off.
Nice, it works.
Gucci.
Hell yeah. Alright. Looks like this is a valid way to compression test. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna compression test now. Alright, so that's how you compression test an FK8 at home. You pretty much just need 2 containers and just pretty much unhook the fuel rail. So just unhook the fuel rail, unhook the fuel line to have it just spray into the containers.
You don't really need this, but I just put it there just in case like it starts dripping and whatnot, so it doesn't like get all over the engine base there with fire.
But yeah, now we got to take everything back out and then now work on each cylinder and compression test them.
Yeah, I guess for the DIY guys over here right now, this is the only way to do it. You can pull a fuse out, it won't even crank. So
yeah,
you want it to
or
crank.
they were talking about like another way to pull out the harness for the rail, but honestly I couldn't.
That's way too much work.
Yeah, we couldn't find it, so fuck it. All right.
We're good, dog. We're good.
God, dude, my heart is still fucking racing. Like I'm really fucking scared. Compression tester, it hooks up to the spark plug hole, and you have to choose the right one that's the same thread pitch as the spark plug. But like Lem said, we're gonna let that needle cycle 5 times, and by the 5th one we should stop, and that will pretty much tell us the compression.
Yeah, the compression.
All right, so we're ready to go now.
There we go.
So just let me know. I'll see this stop. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Stop. So it was 130.
130. Okay.
Yeah. You do cylinder 3.
Why are we going straight to 3?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna test cylinder 3 now. So let me know when to stop again, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Alright, ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Stop. Alright, so the reason why I did cylinder 3 is so we have a good baseline.
Okay.
So 130 for cylinder 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Guess where I'm going?
What?
Cylinder 4.
You bitch. There's only no cylinder 2.
Don't worry about it. Are you ready?
Hold up.
Oh, I gotta make sure it's connected.
Okay.
Alright.
Cylinder 4 right now?
Cylinder 4.
Alright, ready?
Ready? Cylinder 4. Go for it. Stop. Yep, baseline is 130.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's one that one's like a little bit higher. It's like 132-ish.
Okay.
So.
Alright, so far we do have our baseline for what our compression needs to be at. We're sitting at around like 130 for cylinder 1, 3, and 4. But the cylinder in question is cylinder 2 because we did see a little bit of oil on the plug. So, god damn it, Lemon, you waited the last one.
It's, the suspense.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we are really hoping for 130 on cylinder 2. Lem, please don't fuck with me right now. I'll have a heart attack.
I got you. I'll go straight to the point. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Alright.
That's giving me anxiety. Look.
I'm really bad anxiety right now.
All right, ready? We're gonna have to do it 3 times. Okay?
What 3 times?
The cylinder 2.
Okay, ready?
All right, ready? Go for it. Yep.
What was it?
We're gonna do it 3 times. One more.
Man, you bitch.
One more. Do one more. All right, last one.
Alright.
Go for it.
Alright.
Fuck, dude.
What is it?
Come here.
You fucking bitch.
No.
Oh, fuck.
3 times, and it's at 90, 95.
So cylinder 2 is at 95 compression right now.
So the rings of cylinder 2 is fried.
Well, let's add a little bit of oil and see what happens.
Yeah.
Just to
If
confirm.
it bumps up, then it's the rings. But it doesn't bump up, then it's the valves. Stop. 130. Do one more?
Oh shit.
One more. Very good. Yeah, compression went up. Yeah, compression went up to, I mean, since we did it twice, the second one's gonna be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
It's like a 120.
Alright, so as you guys saw from our compression test, we have found the issue. We do have low compression cylinder 2, and as much as it does suck, I mean, I can't really do much about it. I'm not in a good financial situation to be able to pay someone to rebuild my motor, and it fucking sucks. Like, I can't do anything at this point. But the only thing I can really do is rebuild it myself. So that's where my YouTube channel is also going to come in even more now. We'll actually be filming, rebuilding my motor and showing you guys how to pretty much build a K20C1 if you want to build them. But it's been a long time since I built a block, and I'm sure Lem's dealt with it before.
I've done it a couple times.
So hopefully this isn't too bad, but due to my financial situation right now, that's something we're going to be doing in my garage. So you guys will be able to witness all that. But it sucks. Literally the worst thing that could happen happened, and I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet on it. I can't really do much besides fix it. So that's pretty much it. That's the issue that happened to my car, and that's the reason why it's smoking. So probably the next video that you see of this car will probably be pulling the motor out, if anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and it'd really help if you guys could leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see this motor get pulled out and rebuilt. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one.